Hey guys, it's Danny with Words Are Matter. Let's talk about violent conflict languaging that has been inverted in our culture to try to mean something positive. So last week, a spiritual teacher I love and follow and consider a friend did a video in which he said multiple times, "We're killing it, she's killing it, I'm killing it, you're killing it." And of course he didn't mean I'm slaughtering entire families / villages. He meant I'm thriving, she's doing great, you are rocking your life path, etc. So here's the gist. Our words are encoded with so many layers of meaning. So even though in the past few years, the words killing it, slaying it, I destroyed have been sort of culturally engineered to be inverted and to allegedly mean something positive, those words are still encoded with violence. There's no getting around it. And so when we're using these terms, and I get it, it's super fun to say, I killed it. Like, I have been known to say this phrase. And as someone who's choosing to live into a peaceful timeline and to sustain the peace around me, it is very important that I walk my talk and that I speak peace and that I radiate peace and that I emanate peace. And when I am speaking violence into our collective field, then I am seeding violence into our reality construct. And it really doesn't matter how enlightened we are. The rules of third dimensional creation apply to everyone in this plane. And even if someone is operating at a state of awakening, a state of consciousness that completely supersedes the rules of reality creation, because I acknowledge I don't know everything, and maybe that's certainly possible. When that person who's that enlightened, that the rules of reality creation no longer apply, when they're speaking to an audience of 30, 50, 80,000 people, those people are still taking in these languaging habits and are going to be emulating them. That's how it works. When we admire people, we do what they do. We speak the way they speak. A lot of times it's unconscious. We don't realize that we're doing it. So as you and me and all of us are choosing to live into a peaceful world, a peaceful planet Earth, it is very important for us to speak peace. And I also invite us to pay attention to these inversions, because this is sort of a larger meta distortion that we are currently course correcting in this culture, is living in an inverted reality. So start to notice how these words that mean and that are encoded with violence and destruction, like I slayed, I killed, I destroyed, right? Notice how these are being inverted to mean something good, being weaponized and engineered so that up means down, and black means white, and left means right, and progressive means slavery, etc., etc. And pay attention to where our own personal lexicon is reflecting these inversions, and then let's be mindful enough and willing enough and courageous enough to switch it up, reflect on your languaging patterns, start to pay attention, start to listen to yourself. And while, yes, people might understand what you mean, just think a few steps ahead. Do I want to be living in a reality construct where the concept of killing is a good thing, where the concept of killing means thriving? If you do, Godspeed, free will is amazing. Personally, I don't. I'm choosing to live in a reality construct that is marked by peace and abundance and equality and empowerment and fun. And so I am choosing to speak a lexicon, a vocabulary that is reflective. And that means being mindful of these inversions and taking our power back. Even though it's super fun to say, maybe not our wisest move to be seeding our reality construct with these words, these concepts, this coding. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for remembering that every word matters, that you are omniscopic amazingness. Have a rockin' day. Mwah.